to chair strength and conditioning. What I'd like you to do is sit up real tall. Think about lifting up through your abdominals here. Your head is to the ceiling. Shoulders are back and down. When you sit up, you should feel the activation of your abdominals and your back muscles holding you up. So remember, we're going to do some things. If you're not ready to do it, do everything at your own pace. So the first thing we're going to do is just march in place. So if marching is too much to do arms and hands, just move your legs or just move your arms, put them together, take a break when you need to. So we're just going to count to 20 and we're going to keep moving. All right, sitting up tall, here we go. And 1, 2, 3, keep breathing. 4, make sure you don't hold your breath. 5, and smile. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 more. Here we go. And 1, 2. Remember, you can go faster or slower. 3, 4, breathe. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Great. Now let's move over and work out a little bit on our sides. Hold on to your chair or onto the handle. We're just going to lift up our arm. We're going to reach and come back 10 times. Here we go. And 1. Try to relax the opposite shoulder. 2. So you can bend your arm. 3, 4. Make sure you're sitting up straight. 5. Hands engaged. Back is down. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Let's go right to the other side. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Keep your elbow by your ear if you can. And 10. Now we're going to twist. So, hand on your leg, opposite leg, hand behind, sitting up really straight. Look behind you. We're going to go a little faster than we did in the stretching class. We're going to go 1 and back. 2, tummy tight. 3, sitting up tall. 4, 5, make sure you're turning from your waist. 6, 7, we're going to 10, 8, 9, and 10. Let's go to the other side. Crossing over, holding on, sitting up straight from your waist, and turn. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, back to the arms. Again, sitting up really tall, raising your arms over your head. Reach to the ceiling. Now, you're going to turn your palms to the outside, and you're going to push down, and you're going to bring them in front, shoulder height. Here we go. Up, down, forward. 2, down, and forward. 3, make sure you're sitting up straight. 4, we're going to reverse at 5 after 5. 5, down, and forward. Now go out, and up, and down. That's 1. Out, up, and down. 3, 4, and 5. Very good. Shake out your arms. Continuing with shoulders. Small rolls forward. And 1, 2, 3, 4. If it's too much, bend your arms and do it this way. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Go backwards. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Up tall. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Shake them out. You should feel your arms. Now, working back, there are 2 types of back movements. There's pulling down, which is called to depress your scapula or your wing bones, and retracting where you're pulling back. So the first thing we're going to do is depress the scapula. So you're going to bring your hands up a little bit, and you're going to pretend you're holding a bar that you have to pull down, and you're going to pull down to a goalpost position. Feel your chest work, feel your sides, feel your back. Inhale up, Exhale, pull down to goalpost. Feel that. Inhale up. This is 3. And down. We're going to 10 on everything. 4. And pull. We come down, tummy is tight. Up. Squeeze everything down. 5. Inhale, up. And 6. Up. Pull down. 7. Pay attention to your muscles, how your body feels. This is body awareness. And up and down. And relax. Shaking it out. Now we're going to work on retraction. So you can either keep your hands like this, or you can bring your elbows out to the side. I want you to think shoulders are down, you're still sitting up tall. Think about trying to squeeze your shoulder blades behind you to touch. So here we go. So squeeze and back and 2. All of this is also core work because you're sitting up tall. You're using your abs to keep you up. 3, so they have to be engaged. 4, and front. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And shake out your arms. Your arms should feel tired. You just worked them very well. All right. So now we're going to work on our legs. So the first thing we're going to do is you have a choice. If you can, as you sit up, if you could kick your heel out all the way, you're going to feel it in your quad. You're going to feel the stretch in the back of your legs, your toes pointed toward your knee. Bring it down. Try not to touch it on the ground. Here we go. Push out and back. Sitting up tall. 2. Shoulders are pulled down. And 3. You should feel that quad. And 4. Make sure your toes are pointed towards you. 5, 6. Sitting up tall. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Other leg. Kick it out. 1. So if you can't come up straight, then push it down to the floor. 4. But you want to try to have your knee be straight. 5, 6. So you may have to sit up closer to the end of the chair. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Very good. Now, a little bit on the outside of your legs. So if you have a band, if you've ever had physical therapy, and it's a tighter band, you can put it above your knees to give you some resistance. Since we're not using any external accoutrements now, take your hands on the side of your legs, sitting up tall. Apply some pressure. You're going to feel it in your arms. I want you to inhale. As you exhale, you're going to push your legs out. You're going to isometrically, you're going to squeeze it together. So push your legs out, push your hands in. 1. Squeeze your abs. And 2. Same time. And 3. See if you can keep your back down. 4. And 5. You should feel something on the outside of your legs. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Watch your legs a little bit. Now, take your hands in prayer position, and you're going to put them in between your knees. Feet are together. If you have a pillow or a soft ball, you can use that. We're using this is to squeeze your knees together. It's very uncomfortable without something there. So without anything extra, this is here. Sitting up straight, shoulders are down, abs engaged. So I want you to squeeze your knees in together and squeeze your abs at the same time. Squeeze. 1, 2. Feel the inside of your legs. 3, 4, 5. If you can, squeeze your glutes at the same time. 6, 7. Work everything. 8, 9, and 10. Great. Now we're just going to work the glutes. So sitting up tall, I want you to rest your hands on your legs. I want you to squeeze your butt as hard as you can. Here we go. Squeeze it in and relax. And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You should feel this. 9, and 10. Hold it there. Squeeze, 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 and relax. Now, we're just doing 10 repetitions because this is a beginning, getting back into exercising. However, while you're doing this, or if you're doing it on your own, besides doing 10 repetitions, you can pulse something. Pulse means you're going a little bit faster. So if I was doing the inside of my thighs, and this is here, so I was squeezing and I release, squeezing, release. You can hold it as hard as you can, and from there, squeeze in, or just hold it. So that will also give you more tension. But in this class, we're just going to do the basics because everybody's in a different position in their treatment. All right, so what we're going to do now is work some biceps and triceps. We gave our arms a little bit of a rest. So what I'd like you to do is relax one arm. Take the fingertips of your opposite arm and put it on your bicep. Do not press, just relax. See if you can activate that muscle by squeezing your arm. Squeeze your arm. Can you feel your muscle activating? If you can't, take your hand, like when you give blood and they ask you to squeeze your hand, and you're going to feel how your muscle pops. So the idea is to be able to make that muscle pop without squeezing your hand, so that you are activating your muscle on the inside. This is using body resistance. So we're just going to do one arm at a time. So keep your hand there. If you need to keep your hand in a fist to begin with, that's fine. Otherwise, keep that hand relaxed. Try to activate that muscle and keep your elbow against your body, and slowly, like you're lifting up a heavy garage door that the spring broke. You should feel that muscle beyond. Come up about 45 degrees and bring it down. You're touching your muscle so that you can be aware that it's still on. This is 2. We're just going to do 8 of these. Tummy tight, sit up really tall. Squeeze it 3. You might find if you go up too far that it's going to get squished. If I go all the way up here, it squishes. So that's too far. You don't want to bring up your arm that far. So this is 5. Slow down. And 6. We've got nothing with momentum. Everything is with your own body. And last one, hold it and down. Shake out that arm. You should feel that bicep. All right, let's do the other one. So if you need a visual, if it's hard to do that, think about your garage door. When that spring breaks, you need 3 heavy men to lift it up. So pretend there's something that you value underneath that garage door. So there's no way that you can go like this because you can't lift it up. So you have to really bring it up hard, squeezing, and then it's pushing you down and you're resisting. So that's the visual we want to keep. So sitting up tall, abs engaged. Let's go to the other arm. Elbows against your body. Your hand is open or closed, whichever you need. Lightly with no pressure, put your hand on your bicep. Engage it. Here we go. Squeeze it up slow. No momentum. If you feel it getting mushy, then stop. And down. That means you're going up too high. Squeeze it 3. Pushing your elbow into your body. And down. And 4. And down. Take a rest if you need it. 5. These can be ballistic. And down. And 6. 2 more. And 7. Hopefully you're feeling this. And 8. And down. Great. Shake it out. Now keep your arms low and just bring your arms back. And from your shoulders, roll over and back and stretch out that bicep. You should feel very nice stretch. It's very, very slow. And push back. Good. Now we're going to work the back of the arms, which is your tricep. So sitting up tall, remember how we pull down this way and you felt your back. So your hands are here. You're going to bring your shoulders back a little bit. You're going to take your fingers, reach to the floor. So you should feel your sides and your back depress. You should also feel the back of your arm turn on. So keeping the pressure, pushing toward the floor, sitting up straight, abdominals on. Take your hand slowly with resistance and not raising your shoulders. Move it back as far as it'll go. That's comfortable. Now resist. Pretend somebody's holding on to your wrist and you're pulling it forward slow. Push it back. You have to continually reach your fingers to the floor. That muscle must stay on. To get stronger, you have this time under tension. So you want to keep it on as long as you can. If you are too tired and you need to take a break, please listen to your body also. This is 5. Push it back. Make sure your abs are engaged. And 6. So just bring it back by your side. And 7. And back. And 8. And back. And relax. Shake it out. Raise one arm up. Bend your elbow. Either grab your hand or your elbow and pull over your body and stretch out the tricep. Holding it there. Good. Let's do the other side. Arm is up. You're bending. You're holding. And you're pulling. Or again, from your hand. If you have shoulders issues or elbow issues or whatever, remember, always listen to your body and do what's right for you. Okay, we're going to go back and move a little bit. So what we're going to do is this. You're going to, and remember, you can break down. If you just want to do the legs or you just want to do the arms, that's fine. You're going to raise one arm up, and you're going to sit up tall, and you're going to bring your knee to meet your elbow. So you're coming up tall. So we don't want to bend down this way and round our back. We want to be straight. We're going to do 10 on one side, 10 on the other. To make it even more challenging, when you bring your foot down, try not to put your foot on the floor, if possible. Sitting up tall. Here we go. 1, and reach. And 2, and reach. 3, and up. 4, abs are tight, back is pulled down. 5, if you need with your other arm, pull your back down. 6, 7, make sure you're breathing. 8, 9, and 10. Great. Let's do the other side. Arm is up. Remember, you can only do part of this if you need to. Here we go. Bring it down. 1, and reach. Try not to touch the floor if possible. 2. You're sitting up straight. 3, hands engaged. Back down. 4, and reach. 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. You're doing core work here. 9, by holding your abs up and keeping your leg up. And relax. Very good. All right, one last thing before we stretch. What I'd like you to do, we're going to sit and stand in our chair. Now, I'm going to turn sideways for a moment to show you. So, you're standing up straight. You bring your arms out to the side. You are going to counterbalance your butt going back to the chair. So you're going to stand up in front of the chair. Your legs should not touch the chair. Arms are out straight, looking straight. You're going to sit back in the chair, and then you're going to stand up and drop your arms. Tummy is tight. So arms are out. You're going to sit, drop your arms, push into the floor, squeeze your butt, and come up. Let's do 2 more. Holding it here, and come up. Last time, holding it here, back is straight down, and up. Make sure you're looking straight. Now, the way you can do this to graduate, if it's too hard, you can come and you can sit down and relax, and you can come up and stand. So you can sit and stand. If you're more advanced, I call it touch and go. So you're just going to hover over the chair. You're going to touch it and squeeze your glutes and come up. So you're going to sit and squeeze. This will work your legs. Sit and squeeze. And the last thing I want to mention is you're going to look straight. You do not want to round your back. So we're not going to go like this. Pulling, remember how we pulled our shoulders down. You want to keep this down so that your back is supporting, your abdominals are supporting, and you're working your legs. Okay, so why don't we stretch out a little bit? So we did our biceps and triceps. We stretched those. Let's take one leg, bring it out in front, and lean over. If you wish to pull the back of your Are your toes to stretch the back of your leg? That's fine, holding it there. Sitting up, we're just going to point and flex our feet a little bit. And we're going to roll our feet in and out. And we're going to do an ankle roll all the way around. Both ways. All right, let's do the other leg. Leg is straight. Leaning over or not, depending on what you need. If you want to pull more for more stretch, that's fine. Holding it there. Sitting up, let's point and flex. Stretching you want to do slowly. Letting your muscles elongate. Let's go forward and back or side to side. And roll your ankle around. Both ways. Okay, we did a lot of quad work. So you're going to sit toward the front of your chair, sitting up straight. Take your knee, point it toward the ground. You're going to be on your toes. Your leg is going to be parallel to the floor. Sitting up straight. Push your knee into the floor. Looking straight. Back is straight, abs on. Hold on to the chair if you need to. You're going to lean back. You're opening up this hinge. If you don't feel anything, push further down with your knee. You have to add a little tension here. Holding it and breathing. Abs engaged. Looking straight. And come up. Let's do the other side. So your knee is toward the ground. You're on your tiptoes. Sitting up straight, looking straight. Holding on to the chair. Push your knee down and lean back. Open up your hip flexor joints here and your quad. Tummy tight. Leaning back. Good. Coming back up here, straight. So, feet are going to be wide. You're going to lean over, and you're going to take your forearms, and you're going to push your legs out, stretching your inner thigh. Push it out, lean over. The more you push, the more you should feel, and as you lean over. Now, I'd like you to take your right hand and put it on the inside of your thigh. You're going to take that right shoulder, and you're going to roll it down to the opposite foot, pushing out with your hand to feel the stretch in your lower back and your sides. Stretching it out. And come back to center. Let's do the other side. Take your left hand, put it on the inside of your thigh. Your right arm is just relaxed here. Roll that shoulder, your left shoulder over. Push out. Stretch out your lower back and your inside of your thigh. Coming back to center. You're in. What I'd like you to do is take your ankle, put it on your knee if you can. Otherwise, I'll show you in a moment. You're going to push down and just hold. If that doesn't work for you, cross over on your calf and push down. You'll have to push a little bit harder to feel the outside. You may not be able to get it quite as much. Let's do the other side. Crossing your ankle over your knee, pushing down, holding it there, breathing. Good. All right. We're going to stretch our chest and our back out. So you're going to sit up tall. You're going to reach out to the front. Chin goes down. Reach out as far as you can. Create tension like a tug of war. Round your back and pull back so it's you're pulling against yourself. So lean back, move your shoulders forward and back, stretch it out. Now continue to lean over toward the floor. Stretching out your lower back, relaxing your arms, keeping your head down. Roll up slowly, each vertebrae at a time, letting your shoulders relax. And you're coming to sit up straight. Your shoulders are going to relax. As soon as you're sitting up tall, you raise your head. Take your arms, open up your chest. Good. Let's sit up real tall. Let's drop our chin down. Roll your neck slowly. Go back the other way. Try to just move your neck and not your shoulders too much. Lengthen your head up, sitting up tall, your shoulder. Take your time. You go at your own speed. And after you go to the side, you want to look behind yourself. Good. Shake your shoulders up and down. Maybe take your arms forward and back a little bit. Shake them out. Nice job. Thank you very much.